Jesus freak here. We have evidence that the Old Testament canon, as we have it now, although not in the same exact book order, but the same 39 books, was pretty much a done deal by about the late 2nd century before the Christian era. We also have evidence suggesting that the 27 book canon of the New Testament was finalized before the end of the 4th century and possibly sometime during the early 3rd. The question came up about what my opinion of the canon was. I believe, it's been standardized that long, although Christians traditionally accepted a longer canon because they didn't realize that certain books weren't meant to be part of the Old Testament canon. Something that was fixed in the 16th century, when we finally switched our authority away from the Latin Vulgate and started using the original languages again. Now, there may have been some questions for a while. In some church, they lingered on for a while about 2nd John through Revelation. And maybe people had doubts about Hebrews. I think for the most part, those were settled. So, one might say, well, you're basing your texts off stuff from the early 16th century at the earliest. I think it goes back. I don't think there's been that much, tampering over the centuries that can't be peeled away. And if someone's going to ask about, this part or that part that a lot of people think added in, I don't think so. Some people are going to say, oh, the ending of Mark sounds like it was written by someone else. Maybe it was. What's that matter? When we canonized the Gospel of Mark, it already had the longer ending. Oh, this manuscript or that manuscript doesn't have it. Yeah, and generally there's a weird hole, a weird space there, suggesting they were aware of it. It's pretty clear to me that the 66 book canon, such as it stands, goes back further than some of us are willing to accept. And of course, skeptics always want to destroy our faith in the integrity of Scripture. oh, the Latin Vulgate doesn't and follow the Hebrew very well. It follows it better than most people are willing to let on. And unlike the Septuagint, not only is it a very straight translation, but the underlying text is almost identical to the Masoretic. Even though it predates the Masoretic by several centuries. That actually confirms, in large part, the authenticity of the Masoretic text. Jesus freak out.